Okay, so now we are going to compute the percentages and display the final report. And let's see here, I'm going to get the code up. Okay, so to compute the percentages, we really just have to divide the tally variable, for example, the number of A's, by the number of students in the class. And then, so that'll give us like a decimal percentage, but to display that in a user-friendly way, like in percentages, like this, 40%, 20%, and so on, we have to multiply that by 100, okay? So here we go. So for example, the percentage of A's, the percent A's would be the number of A's divided by the number of students, okay? And then, like I said, we'll multiply that result by 100 to display it as percentages and not decimals for the user. So yeah, each of them, I think one pitfall you need to avoid when you're, like, this is really repetitive code. There's nothing wrong with copying and pasting, but you need to make sure that you change what needs to be changed. So that would be a common mistake. It's just, kind of copy and paste, but then forget to do your strategic editing. So that's that. And then the report, okay, so I did use some like field width setting and alignment here. Well, here, I'll show you the code here. Using F strings to kind of produce the final output here. Okay, so for example, let's see, you know what, let me see if I can, I'm gonna pause this and I'll get some output down below like goes. Okay, so I ran the program. I have some sample output down here. So this grade column header, for example, I put that in a field of 25 characters. Okay, it doesn't have to be, I do want, like on the real exam, I do want your output lined up nicely. It doesn't have to be exactly 25. As long as it lines up, then I'm happy. But this here, I've used 25. I just kind of eyeballed it and said, okay, 25 looks good. The number column header, I put that in a shorter column width of 20, field width of 20 characters, okay? And then you really don't have to align the last column. It's really the alignment of the previous columns that kind of forces the alignment here and has everything lined up nicely. The last one you don't really have to worry about. So the percentage, I did not align that at all. Okay, so here, again, the grade category is in a column of 25. So I just reproduced that. 25 on this one. We have 25 on all of these. And then 20 on the actual number of students that got that. I have 20 on all of these. One thing I did do is left align. Numbers are by default right aligned in a column. Watch me get rid of this arrow here, for example, and I'll run that. Okay, let me just do 2 students. We have, I'll just enter some garbage values. Okay, look at that, all right? So there was 1 student, but that 1 is way over there. So like I said, numbers by default are right aligned in the column. That does not look good, as you can see. So I left align the numbers in the column, and we just use the arrow, okay? Arrow pointing left to align left, arrow pointing right to align right. Right alignment is a default for numbers anyway. And then if you wanted to center, you could do an upward arrow, but we don't need that in this program. And that's it. I am displaying the percentages to 1 decimal place. You know how to do that. And that's it. So that is your prep program for exam 2.